Alright guys, we are here with Bowman's best numero dos. 8 boxes of the best. Just open them before I turn the camera on because I thought it'd be easier. You guys watch me open them all. You kind of know what to expect now, so I will obviously top load some stuff off camera, but by off camera I mean like the waves and stuff. We're not going to top load those on camera unless it's like a really big rookie like a Merrill, a Skeens. If it's just one of the prospects, we'll do that off camera just for the sake of time a little bit. This is already getting pretty late. Alright, hopefully everybody's having a good night that's in this one. Teamless on the right. Over at Ed Camera in the bottom left hand corner. And let's get rolling. We have Carlos Correa, Santana, Kierstead. We have Leo DeFreeze, Colt Keith, Lindor, Perez. Roman Anthony. We have impact players Volpe, Jackson Churio, Montgomery, Wynn, Rafaela on the purple, 130 out of 250. That's going to go to the Red Sox and Philip Lemons. We got George Lombard Jr. on the refractor for the Yankees. That's going to go to Nicholas Vitale. We got Vargas, Judge, Jones, Shiano, Jackson Churio, Betts, Henderson, Abreu, Basebe, Shiano, and PCA. Colton Cowser, CES, Namala. We have Fable Phenoms on the Jacob Wilson. Jordan Westberg, Paul Skeens, Riley, Evan Carter, Tyler Fitzgerald, 147 out of 150 to the Giants. Going to Brian Thomas. I'm talking about the other case of this is pretty good. Nothing super crazy, but we have Lee, Seager, Victor Scott II, Basalo, Brock Wilkin, 124 out of 150 on the blue X-Fractor. He collects his own cards. We have Kyle Teal, Harper, Colt Keith, Evan Carter, and Jace Barofrin for the Blue Jays. Go to Gina Strickland. We're going to have Namala, Miller, Carroll, Jackson Churio, Duran, Riley, Beck, Vargas. We have Carlos Correa. It's going to be a 62 out of 299 on on the mini diamonds for the Twins. It's going to go to Austin. And then we're going to have Shota Imanaga on the anime. Going to go to the Cubbies, and Steven Walkstein gets paid off for closing it up. We have Basalo, Yamamoto, Betts, James Wood, Lorenzo, and Manzardo. I love Lorenzo. I think he's going to be really good at catcher. I was high on him when he was a Dodger. They traded him obviously to the Tigers. I think he's going to be one of the missing pieces to keep that young Tigers team good. I think was calling good games in the minors. Hits the ball pretty well. Has a decent pop time. Receives the ball well. He'll be a good player for the Tigers. I thought that was a really good trade by them to get what they got from the Dodgers for what they gave up. Box number 2. We have Judge, Dominguez, Dylan Cruz, Yoendry Vargas for the Dodgers, 37 out of 50. Nice gold auto for the Dodgers. Aiden Miller, Ellie De La Cruz, Caglianon, Burns, Terang, Beck, Robert, Trout, Witt, Willer Abreu, 58 out of 250 on the purple for the Red Sox. I have Yamamoto, Ohtani, Imanaga again. Colt Emerson for the Mariners. This dude signs more than the Wendy's managers you get in Topps Chrome here. Going to the Mariners and Colt. We have Santana, Lombard Jr., Soderstrom, Carter, Jaloff on the wave, Correa, Clase, Holiday, Brooks. We have Paul Skeens on the showpieces. Pretty fitting for the Buccos here, as this was the card I used to advertise the post. We have Perez, Walker Jenkins, Mauricio, Salvador Perez on the 267 out of 299 on the mini diamonds. Going to the Royals and Brian. We have Colin Huck. Hoke, however you say it. Huck. Going to the Mets. And Steven Walkstein. Francisco Lindor. Jones, Montgomery, Lindor. Gonzalez, Carroll, Miller, Carroll, Emerson, Walker, Martin, Seager, Yamamoto, Beck, Meadows. We have Paul Skeens on the fabled Phenoms, Rodriguez, Santana, Freeman, PCA, Tink Hentz for the Cardinals. And that's going to Mike Novak. And the cards, base autograph. Walcott, Perez, Correa, Max Clark, Evan Carter, and Bryce Harper. Evan Carter on the 133 out of 199 on the Aqua Lava. So he only signs when they make him sign. He's like, no extra autos. You want my autos, go to Topps, baby. Or Leaf. He signs a lot in Leaf, too. So I'm only getting paid to sign. So if you ain't paying, I ain't signing. I mean, hell, I wouldn't do anything after. You see that fucking family that Victor Wembanyama swapped jerseys with that little kid in San Antonio? And now the jersey's on Golden Auctions with a $10K starting bid. I mean, I get times are tough for some people, but holy shit. Another question is, do you think Victor Wembanyama has to have like custom made jerseys? Because that motherfucker's like super skinny but super tall, so there ain't no, like, he needs like a 5X or whatever a 5X jersey would be lengthwise, but he really needs like a 32 chest with like a fucking, I don't know, 27 arm length. His jerseys have to be custom. We have Matos, Guerrero Jr., Caminero. We have the showpieces Nimala, Rafaela again, Langford. Impact players Colson Montgomery, Adrian Santana on the base auto for the Rays. The showpieces Nimala. Yordan Alvarez, Abreu, Alvarez again, Eltridge, Lawler, Willer Abreu, CES, Henderson, Soto. We have Henry Davis, 76 out of 150 on the blue X-Fractor for the Pirates. We have Gunnar Henderson, Perdomo, Ramirez, Fitzgerald, Moreno, Tatis Jr., Rojas, and Jaloff. We have Acuna. Fable Phenoms, Cruz, Tink Hence, DeFreeze, Black, Hagen Smith, Roman Anthony on the refractor. Let's go to the Red Sox. And Phillip Lemons. We have Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Tink Hence, Tatis Jr. We have Cruz, Gunnar Henderson, 123 out of 250 on the purple. It's actually like a purple mojo behind there. It's hard to see, but it's there. Let's go to Orioles. Then we have Luis Matos, Kowser, Leiter, Salas, Aiden Smith. Then go to the Rays. Former Mariner. We have CES, Victor Scott II, Skeens, J-Rod, and Perdomo. Colton Kowser, Walcott, Rodriguez, Seager, Lawler, Paul Skeens on the refractor, Harper, Rutschman. We have Lindor on the mini diamonds. We got a Jackson Holiday Impact Players, 133 out of 150 for the Orioles. Let's go to Chris Tyndall. And the O's on the Jackson Holiday. Nice hit there. We have Victor Scott II. That's going to be box number 2. My bad. That was box 3. Not 2, 3. And the box 4 here. We have Emmanuel Clase, Cruz, Mike Trout. Miles Naylor on the 12 out of 75 on the green. Right. My bad. 12 out of 15, not out of 75 on the green color match. Apologize. That was a nice hit for the ace. Go to Jeff. We have Harry Ford, Bichette, Jenkins, Caminero, Jimenez, Fitzgerald, Merrill. We have Langford. We have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Gold Lava, 12 out of 50. The Blue Jays. I have Lorenzo Acuna, Bazana, Eltridge, Dylan Cruz, Aiden Miller for the Phillies. And that's going to Nate Cladfelder for the Phils on the Miller. Tyler Black, Ellie De La Cruz, Caglianon, Harry Ford. We have Aiden Miller, Kierstad, Trout, Fitzgerald, Wyatt Langford, Brock Wilken on the autograph. That's one of the Brewers. And James Gustin. Fabled Phenoms. We have Roman Anthony, Shohei, and Robert Jr. We have Luis Angel Acuna. Mike Trout on the 133 out of 150 blue. And Mason Wynn on the refractor. Jackson Holiday, Lombard Jr., Soderstrom, Tyler Black, Shiano. Kirch, Chisholm Jr., Soto, Tatis Jr. on the wave. Cruz, Noelvi Marte, lighter. We have Walker Jenkins, Ken Griffey Jr. on the mini diamonds. Junior Caminero, J-Rod, Shota Imanaga. 35 out of 199. Walker Jenkins and good old Griffey. We have Caden Dana on the 65 out of 150 on the patch auto for the Angels. We'll go to Chris. We have Langford, Moore, Ronald Acuna Jr., Lawler, Ken Griffey Jr., and Eltridge. That's going to put us halfway through. A decent half case so far. It's the second half here. Get into box 5. We have Lindor, Henry Davis, Corbin Carroll. We have Luis Guanapa. Base autograph for the Braves. That's going to go to Evan. Got Ronnie Mauricio, Jared Jones, Colson Montgomery, Meade, Nick Lofton. Albies, Caglianon, Judge, Jacob Wilson. We have an Ellie 3 out of 150 for the Reds. That's going to go to Kyle Wellman. On the blue. We have Salas, Ellie, Fralick, Walker Jenkins, Bryce Eltridge. 36 out of 99 on the green. Go to Brian Thomas and the Giants. Luis Robert, Aiden Miller, Carroll, Mauricio, Blake Mitchell on the fabled Phenoms. Bobby Witt Jr., Jordan Beck, Albies. Jack Caglianon, Tyler Fitzgerald, 11 out of 25 on the orange X-Fractor. There's a nice autograph color match. Shota Imanaga and Santana. Yamamoto, Salas, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the 14 out of 250 purple. For the Blue Jays. Both of those. We got Evan Carter on the refractor. Perez, Correa, Wilkin. We have Jackson Churio, Lee Robert Jr., Mike Trout, Connor Griffin, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We have Otani, Soderstrom, Otani again, and PCA actually. Top load them right after. The fabled Phenoms, George Lombard Jr. on the mini diamonds. To the Yankees. Tyler Soderstrom, Westberg. Oh, we got a little Paul Skeens. That's going to be a 46 out of 75 on the yellow lasers. You sit there for the Buccos and Dylan on the Skeens. Got Aiden Miller on the patch auto, 5 out of 50. Or 5 out of 500, not 50. You sit there. We have Lombard, Jackson Holiday, Lombard again, Lee, Salas, and Jackson Holiday in the refractor. You talking about me or just in general? Really depends on the team. I mean, overall, I think that probably the guys that are not talked about the most is probably like Bubba Chandler. I think actually Marcelo Mayer has kind of fallen out of the spotlight too as a prospect compared to like how good he potentially could be at a premier position. I think Lorenzo's going to be good. I mean, Lorenzo's a catcher, though. So, I mean, yeah, he could be good, but it doesn't matter how good he is because he's still a catcher, so he's not going to sell for a ton. I think Basallo, if he gets a chance to play first base with the Orioles, could be good, but I think Basallo probably gets traded to somebody for pitching. I do think that, like, Bazana is going to be good when he comes up this year. I think you're going to have a guy like Nick Kurtz will probably come up this year and be pretty good for the A's. I'm not sure if Caglianon comes up this year or next year. He could be very good. He could be very bad. He's not the first superpower guy that the Royals have tried to bring up on that first base. So that's my concern. I guess it really depends. Are they going to pitch him and let him hit, or is he just going to play first base? Is he going to try to pitch in DH? That really depends on his card value. We have Harper, Walcott, Rodriguez, Sal Frelick, Robert, Corbin Carroll, Connor Griffin. We're going to have Pete Crow Armstrong on the impact players. We're going to have Ortiz for the Rangers, another guy that's pretty good. 2 out of 5. Has really good numbers on the red for the Rangers. Going to go to Steven Mizrarini. We have Shohei, Jordan Beck, Aiden Miller, PCA, Churio, Soderstrom, Santana, Yamamoto, Westberg, Colson Montgomery on the 26 out of 2-9. This is another guy that could be good. Colson Montgomery. It depends how the White Sox allow their prospects to come up or not. But Colson Montgomery has a chance to be a very good a very good player. Aiden Miller for the Phillies could be good. Another guy I'm really high on is Andrew Painter, but it's not like I think everybody's high on Andrew Painter. We have Lombard Jr., Henderson, Abreu, Wilkin, Frelick, Lee, Cowser, CES, Davis. We're going to have Colson Montgomery, Mauricio, and Paul Skeens. Curtis Mead, CES, Ellie De La Cruz, Eltridge on the base autograph for the Giants. We have Ozzie Albies, Seager, Victor Scott II, Soderstrom, Colton Cowser. 206 out of 250. Yeah, Salas, Correa, Lee, and Holiday. Arjun Nimala. I've always been high on Arjun Nimala too, but he struggled to where they sent him down to rookie ball to fix his swing, and then they fixed his swing and he started having a bunch of power. Really just depends if he continues to develop. We have Holiday, Lindor, Perez, Teal, Christian Moore on the wave, Clase, Montgomery, Basebe, DeFreeze on this Masterpieces, Colt Emerson on the Mini Diamonds. Fabled Phenoms. The showpieces was Leo DeFreeze. Walker Jenkins, Nimala, Colt Emerson on the green, 36 out of 99. And we're going to have 40 out of 250, Luke Keyshaw for the Twins, going to go to Austin on the All-Star Futures game. He's really developed into a nice prospect too. We have Bo Bichette on the refractor. The Giants won't bring him up for another 2 years, Brian. Who are we kidding, dude? They don't bring nobody the fuck up. Acting like the Giants bring up prospects. Come on now. We have Jose Ramirez, Christian Moore, Acuna Jr., Meade, Ellie De La Cruz, Perdermo, Wilson, Jackson Merrill, Aiden Smith on the refractor. Mike Trout, Rojas, Jaloff, Frelick, Harrison Wilkin, Tatis Jr., DeFreeze, Griffin, Adley Rutschman on the 23 out of 99 for the green. Orioles, we got Henry Davis on the refractor, Merrill, Bichette, Albies, Beck, Montgomery, Bazana, and Salas. Max Clark and Spencer Jones. Max Clark on the Fable Phenom, Spencer Jones on the All-Star Futures game. Oh, what am I doing? You have Jared Jones, Chisholm Jr., Wilkin, Jackson Merrill, Alfredo Dano on the base autograph. Judge, Noelvi Marte, Kurtz, Henry Davis, Colton Cowser on the 9 out of 75. Yellow lasers for the Orioles. Chris, Jack Caglianon. Hence, PCA, Kurtz, Lombard Jr. and Curtis Meade. Lombard Jr. for the Yankees and Nicholas Vitale. Base auto on Lombard. Matos, Guerrero Jr., Westberg, Rojas, Wilson, Alvarez, Rafaela, Lee, Shota, and Managa on the mini diamonds. Frelick, Teal. I have Jordan Alvarez, purple, 49 out of 250. We have James Triantos, 137 out of 152, which is a fucking random number for the Cubs. Go to Steven Walkstein, getting rewarded again for closing. We got Connor Griffin on the refractor. Into the last box of the break. Good luck to everybody. Alonso's going to the Pirates. They need a first baseman. He plays first base. That's where he's going to go. They're going to build a team around him. Guerrero Jr., Max Clark, Julio Rodriguez, Samuel Basallo for the Orioles. Go to Chris. And the O's. Have Adley Rutschman, Rafaela Matos, Gonzalez Frelick, Emerson Abreu, Alvarez, Jason Dominguez, Paulino Santana, 190 out of 299 on the mini diamonds. We have Parker Meadow, Henderson, Burns, Miller. Arjun Nimala on the refractor. We got Freddie Freeman, Berdomo, Ramirez, Rutschman, Jackson, Holiday, Soto, Emerson, Junior Caminero, Samuel Basallo on the 46 out of 50 Lava. Best ballers for the O's. He's hit. Jackson, Holiday, the Fable Phenoms. Eduardo T8 on the 8 out of 50 for the Phillies. And Nate. We have Jack Leiter. We have Rojas, Jaloff, Parker Meadows, Luis Matos. 96 out of 250. On the purple. Rodriguez, Tinkens, Tatis, DeFreeze, Freeman, Lawler, Cowser, CES, Witt. We're going to have Tinkens, Clark, Seager, Scott II, Skeen, Shota Managa, Gonzalez, Rodriguez, Evan Carter, Jordan Lawler. Be 34 out of 99 on the green for the Diamondbacks. You have Walker Martin on the base auto for the Giants. You got Jason Dominguez, Harper, Walcott, Lee, Churio, and Burns. That's going to be the break. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. We have a green Lawler, Matos on the purple, Basallo on the lava. We have Santana on the mini diamonds, Shota Managa on the mini diamonds, best ballers. Jordan Alvarez on the purple, Colton Cowser on the yellow lasers, Rutschman on the green, Emerson on the green, purple Cowser. We have Montgomery on the mini diamonds, purple Guerrero Jr., Ellie De La Cruz on the blue, and Managa on the aqua. Lava, Trout on the blue. Guerrero Jr. on the gold lava. We have Henderson on the purple, Henry Davis on the X-Fractor, Carter on the aqua lava. Perez on the mini diamond, showpieces Skeens, Abreu on the purple, Correa on the mini diamonds, Wilkin on the blue X-Fractor, and Rafaela on the purple. Into the autographs, we have Walker Martin, Tait, how do you say his name? Gold mini diamonds, Arjun Nimala on the refractor, Basallo on the base. James Triantos on the patch auto, Lombard on the base, Dano on the base, Aiden Smith on the refractor, Nimala on the base, Eldridge on the base, Tink Hence on the base, Colt Emerson on the base, Guanapa on the base, Wilkin on the base, Smith on the base, Santana on the base, Colin Hulk, however you say his name, refractor, Bo Rofren. For the Blue Jays, we have the anime, Shota Imanaga. Kept falling down. We have Aiden Miller on the patch auto out of 500. Aiden Miller on the base. Eldridge on the green. Ortiz on the red. Lombard Jr. on the refractor. Naylor on the green. Dana on the patch auto. Keyshaw on the patch auto purple. We're going to have Paul Skeens on the yellow lasers. The orange X-Fractor, Fitzgerald. Roman Anthony on the refractor, Fitzgerald on the blue. Vargas on the gold. Impact players out of 150. Jackson Holiday. Then we have Lorenzo on the base autograph. That's going to be the break, guys. I appreciate y'all as always. You guys have a good night. Be safe. I will catch y'all tomorrow. We do have that value mixer up. We have another Bowman's best stuff that's like pretty full, to be honest. So's the value mixer, but let's get both of those all the way filled up. I appreciate y'all as always. You guys have